Hello everybody and welcome back to the Manchester United FC 25 career mode. A big episode today, Manchester United versus Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinals. We will be playing both legs in full on this episode, very excited about that. But before we get into this first leg here at Old Trafford, let me show you the highlights of some games in the FA Cup and the Premier League we played before this one. Things, unfortunately, do not get off to a good start for us here. We took on Brighton in the FA Cup quarter-final away from home. We did actually take the lead in this game. Lovely ball there by Rasmus over to Anthony Elanga, who is now one rating higher than Ahmad. That is something we need to take a look at. Despite the fact they're both in very good form, and despite the fact that Ahmad is the one I start the most, Elanga is now the higher rated, 83 compared to 82. Not a huge difference, but something worth thinking about in terms of that starting position. Brighton, though, did get an equaliser after 20 minutes. Gonzalo Ramos smacking that one in the top corner. Defensively, we were a shambles, and Brighton did get the equaliser not too long after going behind. Adam Smith was very unlucky here not to give us the lead again. The young Welshman with a decent strike. I actually thought for a second it had gone in, but it did unfortunately beat the post. Unlike this header here from Luke de Jong, who is in very good form for Brighton in this career mode. It was 2-2 for him going into this game. Now it's 3-3. Did really well to win that header and beat Unai Simon between the sticks. We did make some changes then to freshen things up. One of those players coming on was Ahmad, who we brought on for Smith, I should say. Lovely finish there from the Ivorian. The one thing this highlight doesn't show is that sexy ball from Bruno Fernandes over to Anthony Elanga, who we'd moved over to the left-hand side. It was an absolutely sensational ball, but he was the one who got the assist for Ahmad. Unfortunately, though, it was in vain. Timo Werner, whose piss normally misses the toilet bowl, did actually put Brighton 3-2 up here. It's a good finish. I knew from here that we were doomed. We probably weren't going to be going through to the semi-final. We're probably not going to have another trip to Wembley. And that was confirmed when former Celtic player Matt O'Reilly rifled this penalty past Unai Simon, who actually gave away the penalty, and unfortunately means our FA Cup dreams for this season have come to an end. We do have better luck though in this game against Nottingham Forest, but it was yet another basketball game in this career mode of basketball games. Forest did take the lead. Puado with a beautiful strike there to give credit where it's due, past Unai Simon. He was never going to get anywhere near there, and they were the better team to start this game. They completely deserved to take the lead. I have no complaints about this goal, to be honest. We then, though, got the equaliser in the 20th minute. Captain Fantastic, Bruno Fernandes, the man who we said from the beginning, if we didn't win the league this season, he'd be leaving, but we looked like we could be on course to win this league title. He was the one who got the initial equaliser before Javier Puado went up the other end and got yet another goal. I was getting very frustrated at this point. These goals are really starting to get on my nerves. Again, though, they weren't in front for too long. Diogo Dalot, who scored a couple of goals in the Champions League this season, has now scored quite a good goal here in the Premier League. First it was Bruno, then it was Diogo. The Portuguese connection here in the first half, getting us our 2 goals. And what a strike that was as well from Diogo Dalot. He can hit them. Anthony Elanga then coming back to haunt his former team. We re-signed him, of course, from Forest in the summer. I actually started him up front in this game because Rasmus was a bit tired from playing in the FA Cup game a few days earlier. Didn't celebrate against his old team, but we were very happy with him to put us in front for the first time in this game. But then Puado decided, you know what? I'm just going to score a hat-trick today just to piss off Joseph Turl. That's exactly what he did. 3-3 there, brought out the keeper, got nowhere near it. At this stage, I was starting to lose a bit of hope. But then we brought Rasmus off the bench, the record breaker himself, going for another record here as he gave us our 4th goal and put us in front here at the City Ground. And thankfully, that was enough to get our first win of the episode and to seal a huge 3 points on the road. We're just going to have a boring 1-0 in one of these episodes. But today is not that day, seemingly. But what a game this was, and what a moment this was for Rasmus Højlund, his 36th league goal of the season, and this is the goal that tied him with Erling Haaland. You love to see it from Rasmus. What a season he's had. Beautiful ball there by Alejandro Garnacho, and that gave us the lead here against Brighton, who we were looking to get some revenge against after they knocked us out of the FA Cup just a couple of games before this. Of course, they had to go and make it interesting. Lovely finish there from Cisco. Again, to give credit where it's due, but a bit of an annoying goal to concede. Gave him too much of a gap, and he was able to take advantage of that. But speaking of taking advantage, look at this. Great ball by Garnacho. Rasmus used the advantage of the momentum behind the ball, and he put it in the back of the net to score a record-breaking 37th league goal this season. That is absolutely incredible, especially when you consider, I think we still have 8-9 games left. There's still so much more where that came from. Look at this though. I'm not going to say anything. Just look at this. The most EA equaliser I've ever conceded in my fucking life. Minta completely gets away from the defence. Nobody gets near him. I'm spamming circle. I'm spamming square. Nobody puts in a tackle. And they get the equaliser. Very, very frustrating. But what was frustrating for them was to concede to the young Welshman, Adam Smith, off the bench. Brilliant goal, putting us back in front. A huge moment for him in the Premier League. He's mostly played in the Cup this season, but 5 goals in 7 Premier League appearances. That ain't too bad, in fairness to him. Rasmus then got his hat-trick. Bruno with the ball in. Rasmus rounds the keeper. Lovely finish. Made it look easy, but it most certainly wasn't. 38 Premier League goals now for the season. And I thought surely that'll be that. But oh no, Brighton then had to go make it just a bit interesting. Keeper should be doing a bit better there. Ramos, who scored against us in the FA Cup, now scores against us in the Premier League. But Rasmus was like, you know what? I'm bored of just scoring 3 in a game. Let me just score another one. And that's exactly what he did. 39 Premier League goals now this season for Rasmus Højlund. Absolutely incredible. And we win this game by 5 goals to 3. Now, you have just seen those highlights a matter of moments ago. I played that over 24 hours ago. I had to take a bit of a break in between recording, so this is literally the next day after I've recorded all that. I'm a little bit tired, I'm a little bit hungover, but whatever. I can't let that get in the way. Manchester United versus Real Madrid, Champions League quarter-final first leg at Old Trafford. Here we bloody go. The 2 biggest teams in Europe, bar none. Barcelona are quite big, Bayern are huge, Liverpool are a big club as well, but nothing gets bigger than seeing Manchester United and Real Madrid take the stage. I am so excited for this. Of course, United did beat Real Madrid en route to winning their first European Cup in 1968, but the last few times we've played Real Madrid, it's not been very, very good for us. They knocked us out of the Champions League in 2000, 2003 and 2013. So it is a chance for us to get some revenge here, but it's not going to be easy. They've already beaten us once this season as well. That was in the UEFA Super Cup. As you can see there, Real Madrid have that Champions League winners badge. 16-time European champions now in this series. Of course, we have the Europa League winners badge. We won that tournament to get into this competition. This is our team. Ugarte is a yellow card away from a suspension, so hopefully he can keep himself out of trouble today. But it is a full-strength Manchester United team up against Real Madrid. Enough of the pleasantries. Let's get into it. Can we get a good first result here in the first leg? Kind of glad the first leg is at Old Trafford. Since they got rid of the away goal rule, I kind of like having the first leg at home. Get a good result and then just try and see it out away. But when we get off to starts like this, that rule kind of just goes out the window, or that mentality goes out the window, because Real Madrid take the lead with their first attack of the game. Unbloody believable. And I mean, what's annoying about this is that, okay, this is happening against Real Madrid, probably the best team in the game. But this is happening against every team for me. The first attack they have, and they go on bloody score. He manages to stay onside. De Ligt tried to slide in to intercept. Oh, but to no avail. And it's Rodrigo with his 5th Champions League goal of the season. And he gives the current European champions the lead. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a long 2 games. I really do. It's not the start we were looking for. Can we respond quickly, though? That's a good ball over the top from Rasmus to Garnacho! What a start to this game! 1-1. We haven't even had 10 minutes yet. Rodrigo opened up the scoring. Garnacho levels it up. And I feel like we're about to see another NBA game here on FC25. Can you believe it? Costa in between the sticks. Nothing he could do about that. Lovely ball by Rasmus. Garnacho on the volley. Beautiful hit. Keeper probably could have done a little bit better with that. Let's be honest. But we don't care. It's 1-1 here. And this is going to be another case of every attack just leading to a goal. I just feel it in my bones. Something I have not looked at all this year, though, is the OS community sliders. Maybe that's something I need to look at, as De Ligt does well to intercept that. Oh, Unai Simon, I tell you what, he's not been in good form recently. Gave away a penalty against Brighton in the FA Cup. That was a poor clear out there. I have to call it out when I see it. I don't think he's been playing that well. Here's Diogo Dalot on the run. Over to Ahmad, who I've only just found out not too long before the time of recording is out for the rest of the season in real life. I honestly cannot wait for this season to be over in real life. I really just want it to end. Liverpool are probably going to win the league. United aren't going to be in Europe. Don't think we're going to win any trophies. I just don't think we'll have the depth to do that. Not a very fun time. Which is why this career mode is a bit of an escape. Here's Garnacho again. Good block. Heads that back to Diogo Dalot. Well, there hasn't really been many chances since the 2 goals went in. But we're in a good position here. Garnacho, lovely by Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho, why did he go with his left foot? Why did he go with his left foot? Oh, that's a risky ball back. Rasmus, what are you doing, lad? What the hell? Ah, I tried to slide in to get the ball, and he completely took out the man. Not even going to get a yellow card for that, Rasmus. I had a bad feeling there he was going to get sent off. Yeah, he's completely taken the man out. Even I think that should have been a yellow, but I'll gladly accept not getting one. Half an hour into this game now, or at least the better half. Or the better part of half an hour, I should say. Oh, Vinny, Mbappe, good tackle. And here's Hulman now on the run. The Danish Michael Carrick. That's a great ball to Ahmad. Ahmad, have a go, lad. Ah, good block. That's a decent ball in, but Ahmad didn't have the height to win that. Ugarte, who is a yellow card away from a suspension. He's going to have to be careful. Rasmus Højlund. Good save by Diogo Costa. A goalkeeper who was on the short list as well, but I feel like he's just a little bit overused. Not overused, but he's very popular in career mode. Not to say that Unai Simon isn't, but I'd used Costa a few times before. I'd never used Simon. We're quickly approaching the half-time break here. Still 1-1. And we've had the better chances. Here's Alphonso Davies. A Champions League winner with Bayern Munich. What a run this is. Ah, but he runs right into the defender. Oh, but Bruno wins it back. Ah, but then he runs into danger as well. Rasmus going sliding in there again. Mbappe. De Ligt with a brilliant tackle. For a second I didn't think he won the ball, but he must have. Here's Ugarte. Rasmus over the top again. Didn't work out that time. And that will be the half-time whistle blown. 1-1 between the Europa League winners and European Cup holders at the moment. Garnacho getting that equaliser after Rodrigo got Real Madrid off to a flying start. But I do think overall we have been the better team. Not by a long stretch, but I think we've done slightly better than them. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Never ever record hungover, lads. It's not fun. But anyways, let's get into the second half and see, can we bring a lead to Madrid? I feel like if we are going to go through, we have to win this game. Oh, and Ahmad looking to play in Dallo there. He's unlucky, but he's done well. I was going to say he's done well to win that ball back. It landed at the chest of Bruno, but he wasn't able to keep the possession. Oh, here's Mbappe now. I always get a bit worried when I see him on the ball. Ooh, Ugarte was a risky ball back. I don't know what I was thinking there. It did work out for us in the end, though. Here's Bruno. Ugarte. Garnacho. Rasmus is in the middle. If he can find him, but he can't. But Ahmad, can he get there? No, he can't. Bruno wins it back again. Hulman now. Diogo Dallo. Ahmad. Dallo. Have a go. Why not? I tell you what, that was dipping. Diogo Dallo with a bit of a risky effort there, but it nearly paid off. And we do get the corner here, right in front of the Stretford end. So many magical moments have happened down at this end. Can we create another one here? Not yet. Oh, Valverde does well to take the sting out of that before Ahmad could get there. And Real Madrid deal with it. Here's Kylian Mbappe now. Well, we've dealt with him for the most part in this game. Really good interception there by Diogo Dallo. Martinez over to Ugarte. I'm a little bit surprised that Real Madrid haven't really been in this game much, especially after getting that good start. They've completely slowed down. I keep trying that ball over the top. I need to stop with that. It worked once, and it worked really well, but it has not worked since. Here's Vinny Jr. now. Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh my god. I pressed square to try and slide in, but he ended up chipping the ball back to Unai Simon. Thankfully, he did well with it. Garnacho. Rasmus. Why did I take the touch? Why did I take the touch? Ah, it's a goal kick as well. I might have to look at making some changes here. Let's go into team management. Right, Ahmad, I'm going to take off for Elanga, who's now one rating higher. Davies is tired, but I think I'm going to keep him on. Ugarte has played well, but I kind of feel like Menu, this game just suits him. So I think we'll bring him on here. They're taking off Dani Ceballos. I did not see who they were bringing on there. I skipped it too soon. But we're bringing on Elanga and Kobbie Mainoo, Ahmad and Ugarte. Not done bad today, but both are going to make way. Güler is who came on for Real Madrid. Such a strong team. I mean, you come to expect that with Real Madrid, but it really is stacked in this second season. They don't look like slowing down anytime soon, but we've really given them a good game here today. Dallo, it's not where you want to be giving away the ball. Oh, it's Vinicius Jr. completely against the run of play here. Lisandro Martinez, the butcher himself, with a brilliant tackle. Oh, Davies has done really well there. Go on, Alfonso. Oh, that's not a great ball for Rasmus. Oh, Garnacho goes sliding in. He's definitely going to get a yellow for that. Yeah, it was a foul, to be fair. A rare yellow card for Garnacho. He hasn't picked up too many of them. Just make sure you don't pick up another one in this game. It's the last thing we need is a suspension. I don't want to be down to 10 men. Porro into Mbappe. Real Madrid starting to get into the groove now. Thankfully that shot didn't test Simon too much. Well, it's not been the basketball game that we were expecting. That's a good ball over to Bruno. Rasmus, good touch. Just doesn't have the pace. Bloody hell. It just feels like there's going to be a late winner in this game, though. City, of course, recently got one in Manchester in real life against City, which I loved. Oh, but I wouldn't love that. Would not love that if it went in. Simon with the save. They're taking Mbappe off. Bold move. They're bringing on Endrick. The man who said he idolises Sir Bobby Charlton. That's a good ball in. But a good catch there by Simon. Right, 5 minutes left. Can we create one last chance here? It's Rasmus. Oh, lovely by Rasmus. Oh, I didn't think he was going to get there. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just overplayed it, overthought it. But we still have it here as we approach stoppage time. 1 added minute. Bloody hell. Elanga. Rasmus! Rasmus, no! Oh, how did he save it? Oh, that is the full-time whistle here in the first leg. Half-time in the tie. Oh, I don't believe it. What a chance to sneak a late winner there. And it would have been fully deserved. But unfortunately, Costa was level to it. Simon made a big save as well from Mbappe towards the end. But it's honours even going into the second leg at the Bernabeu. I feel like we needed to win this game in order to go through. But look, we'll wait and see. Oh my god, Bray Wyatt's here. The Fireflies are out. What the hell? Anyways, we do have a Premier League game in between then. Let's play that and hope that we can go to the Bernabeu and pull off one of the biggest wins in United's recent history. So as mentioned, we did have a Premier League game in between these two games against Real Madrid. Away from home against Brentford. Completely rotated the team for this one, or mostly rotated the team. Adam Smith with an absolute beauty there, right into that top corner. He has been absolutely sensational since being called up to the first team. He really has. I think that's 6 goals in 8 games now in the Premier League, which is some going. This man is going to be special, believe you me. Unfortunately though, once again, no clean sheet. Patrick Schick did get an equaliser here for Brentford. I have to say again though, it was against the run of play. We really were playing well at this point. Simon, who I was quite critical of in the Madrid game, actually had a really good game in this one as well. So his form looks like it's back, which is good, but unfortunately, still no clean sheet. The Danish Michael Carrick though, Hjulman did put us back in front. I think it's his second goal against Brentford as well this season. Again, we were creating so many chances. I started to get worried that it wasn't going to be our day, but one of the few players that we kept in the team from the Madrid game put us in front. And then we brought on Harry Maguire. He went on this unbelievable solo run and scored an absolute beauty. Love that from Harry Maguire. Literally from one end of the pitch to the other. Absolutely fantastic to see that he can still contribute even at this stage of his career. I'm glad we kept him, Harry Maguire, and I think I'm actually going to keep him again for another year. I have no reason to sell him. He's such a good squad player to have. 3-1 up. I knew that it was game over from here, but of course they did have to pull yet another one back. Brian Mbeumo, former Cologne United player, did make it 3-2. A little bit frustrating, but at the end of the day, the 3 points was all that mattered. But now it is time for the second leg here against Real Madrid. Travelling to the Bernabeu. Oh, I'm nervous. I really am. I really feel like we should have won that first leg. I think we were a bit unlucky to not win it. Obviously, Rasmus had that big chance towards the end. But we are on level terms coming into this game, which isn't a terrible position, but I feel like we should have won it. This is always one of the toughest places to go, though, in the game. Real Madrid, honestly, are ridiculously OP. We saw that in the game in the Super Cup at the start of this season, but I feel like we did slightly tame the beast in the last leg, so hopefully that can carry over into this game. Full strength team. I did put Adam Smith on the bench this time. I haven't put him on the bench for every game. Didn't want to overexpose him, and I didn't want to just bring him on for the sake of bringing him on. But I do have him on the bench as somebody who can come on and make an impact. But other than that, it's as you were from Old Trafford. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Rasmus gets things kicked off. It's very rare that we're on match day 3 of the episode and Rasmus hasn't scored. And what better game to score in than here in Madrid against the current European champions. Let's be having you. It's such a beautiful pitch though, the Bernabeu. It really is. Definitely on my list of stadiums I'd love to visit. So hopefully one day that can happen. Here's Bruno. Back to Ugarte. Still a yellow card away from a suspension. It is something I need to keep in mind. Alphonso Davies now. It's not a bad run. Rasmus. Hjulman. Oh, I should have just gone with Rasmus. Probably overplayed that a small bit. And Real Madrid look to go on the attack now. Here's Mbappe. Over to Pedro Porro, former Spurs player. Oh, it's Valverde. Mbappe. And it's 1-0. We kept him quiet in the first leg. Unable to keep him quiet here in the second leg. And Real Madrid, just like they did at Old Trafford, have taken a 1-0 lead. Kylian Mbappe with the finish. Valverde with a good ball in. Oh, that's really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. This is not a team you want to be going behind to. But that's unfortunately what we've done. Only his 4th Champions League goal of the season, Mbappe. Not really had his best season in this tournament. But he stepped up here when it matters most for them. And we now have to come from behind yet again. Ugh, Ahmad, not a great ball there by him. Oh, Vinicius Jr. on the run. That's another good ball in. I think it was Martinez actually dealt with that. Vinny clears it for us. And here's Alphonso Davies now. Go on, into Garnacho. You can see Rasmus making the run. Rasmus Højlund. Oh, he was going to get caught up too. Decided to have a shot, and I'll tell you what, the keeper still had to parry it away. Ahmad wins it back, but it goes out for a throw in. And Mbappe's picked up a yellow card as well. Did not see the foul there. So I'm not quite sure what he got the yellow card for. They're not going to show me a replay either. Maybe it's just for being, I don't know, a dry shite. I don't know. That made no sense. But anyways, I had a feeling we were going to rue not taking that chance right at the end there in the first leg. The ideal situation would have been to win that game at Old Trafford and try and come here and get a draw. We have to get a win now. And we've fallen behind. Not a great combination. Here's Bruno. Has a goal. Good save again by the keeper. Jude Bellingham, the man who got the last minute winner against Man City in real life last week. Oh, Mbappe. Going on another run here. Oh, he's done me there. He's absolutely done me. Vinicius Jr. Could have put Real Madrid in a very, very strong position there. Thankfully, went wide of the post. Jota looking a little bit concerned there, looking on. His first half has gone very fast as well. Gone a bit too quick. Bruno looking for Garnacho. Oh, and Garnacho does really well to win that back. And Garnacho, just like he did at Old Trafford, has equalised for Manchester United. He made something out of nothing. It looked like the chance had gone, but he worked hard to get it back. And we are back on level terms. Look at those two. Did you see those two fans stood in the middle of everybody there with their arms folded? Bloody hell. Talk about dry shites. Anyways, Garnacho doing really well there. A lovely left-footed finish. Rasmus obviously has gotten most of the headlines this season, but Alejandro Garnacho has been absolutely world-class. The man who idolised Cristiano Ronaldo has scored against the club where Cristiano Ronaldo won so many Champions Leagues. And it's 2-2 on aggregate. Feels like it could be anybody's game now. But I still don't want to rush things. We already won the League Cup. We're en route to winning the league. Can we add a Champions League to that? And no, I will not be counting that as the treble. The treble has to be Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League. That is the treble. But I'll happily take 3 trophies this season as well. Here's Garnacho again. I'm going to line it up. Why not? Garnacho! Oh, I tell you what. The angle was a little bit deceiving there. I thought for a second it was going to dip in. Don Carlo giving some instructions there on the touchline. It was funny. Yesterday I was watching a compilation of Edison Cavani's Manchester United goals. And obviously he scored his first one against Everton. And they cut to Carlo Ancelotti in the Everton dugout. That's still a crazy sight. It is hard to believe that only 5 years ago Ancelotti was in charge of Everton. Mental. Mbappe! Bloody hell. Got a shot out of a situation where I didn't think he'd get it off. Real Madrid get the corner. Ugarte. Did well to deal with it. We clear it now. Oh, it's not a great clearance though. Rodrigo, Bellingham. Oh, that's beautiful football, to be fair. You can just feel a goal coming. He's onside. I thought for a second the flag might have gone up. I could just tell the way they were twisting and turning there that they were going to get the shot off again. And it's Rodrigo. Got the opening goal of this tie. And now he's gotten the second goal for Real Madrid in the second leg. Oh, that's frustrating. That is really, really frustrating. It's a good finish as well. I have to give him credit. And we are going to go into the halftime break. 2-1 down on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. That is quite frustrating. I am going to make a few changes here at halftime. Elanga and Menu are both going to come on. Ahmad and Ugarte come off. I just feel like we need something to change it up. And these two have come off the bench so many times and done the job. Can they do it here at the Bernabeu? Oh, Real Madrid look to create a chance here straight away. Vinicius Jr., that's a really good tackle there by Dallo. Bit of a risky ball across there, but we managed to deal with it. Here's Garnacho. Rasmus Højlund still has not scored in this episode. Oh, I can see the keeper off his line. Reacted too late. Just reacted a bit too late. Tried to fish and chip him. But to no avail. Oh, no. Vinny. Oh, Unai Simon. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic from the Spanish goalkeeper. Oh, got a bit nervous there, not going to lie. But we're on the attack now. Bruno Elanga. Anthony Elanga has scored in Madrid before against Atletico, and now he has done it against Real Madrid. Off the bench. Instant impact. Look at that! Look at what that means to the bench. I can't even speak. Patient build-up play. Rasmus to Bruno to Anthony Elanga. Got the equaliser against Atletico at the Wanda Metropolitano back in 2022. And now he's gotten an equaliser here at the Bernabeu in 2026. It's 2-2 on the night. It's 3-3 on aggregate. And as I said, Elanga is now higher rated than Ahmad, which is crazy to think about. Maybe I should be starting him. Oh no, no. Fuck off. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this bloody game so much. Jude Bellingham instantly puts Real Madrid back in front. And the celebrations were short-lived. Mbappe giving it over to the former Birmingham player. Well, that's really frustrating. And we fall behind yet again. They've been the kryptonite for us so many times in history, Real Madrid. And it looks like they could be knocking us out yet again. Garnacho. Rasmus, can he finally get that big chance? No, he can't. Oh, what a ball that is over to Vinicius Jr. They're looking for that killer blow. Mbappe. Oh, nearly delivered it. Good save again by Unai Simon. They're telling me to bring on Kirkez. You know what? It's actually not the worst shout because Davies is knackered. Oh my god, I can't even get down to the bench. Is there anyone else I can bring on? I don't really think there is. Defence is looking a little bit leggy, but I don't really want to change anything yet. Other than the left back position. Just to get that injection of pace back down that left hand side. Rudiger, bloody hell. Thought that was going to bounce in there for a second. Unai Simon now. Clears it over to Garnacho. Oh, it's not the best ball back. Menu goes sliding in, and it actually is a really good tackle in the end. Bruno. Elanga. Over to Kirkez. Again, a bit of a risky ball. Oh, and then Kirkez gives it right back to Rodrigo. Oh, Menu's going to give away a foul that time, it looks like. Oh, bloody hell, Kobe Menu. He'll definitely be getting a yellow card for that. Mbappe, oh, he's done. Lissandro Martinez there. Vinicius Jr. Oh, I've given away a bloody penalty. I've given away a fucking penalty. Ah! And it was off the ball as well. Was that a yellow or a red? Please tell me that was only a yellow. I looked away there for a second. It was De Ligt who gave it away. Has he been sent off? Oh no, he's only been booked. So has Menu. Ah, right. Well, this could seal it. It's Mbappe against Unai Simon. The Real Madrid players look on very intently. Mbappe scores. And that has probably ended the Champions League dream for us this season. 4-2 down on the night. 5-3 down on aggregate. It's a really good penalty from Mbappe, to be fair. Sent the keeper the wrong way. But I feel like even if he'd gone the right way, there might have just been too much power behind it. Oh, well, that's disappointing. I think I will make a few changes, though. Let's just save ourselves from going down to 10 men. Lenny Yoro can come on. And maybe I will bring on... You know what? Kind of want to bring on Smith here. Garnacho's done nothing wrong. He's actually played quite well. Let's just change it up. Bring on the youngster here at the Bernabeu. Kind of just playing for pride now, to be fair. Well, look. The Champions League this season I knew was going to be difficult. Still felt like we were maybe a year off getting to the final. Oh, they could make it even worse for us here, Real Madrid. Oh, what a save! What a save that was! They do get a corner though, bloody hell. I don't want to concede a fifth on the night. I don't think we've been that bad. Don't think we deserve to concede that many goals. Kirkes does well there. Bit of an awkward clearance there though. Not that he could do much better in those circumstances. Good tackle there by Lisandro Martinez. That's going to go out for a goal kick, is it? No, it's not. They still have it here, Real. Bellingham. Vinicius Jr. does score a fifth. And it's 6-3 on aggregate now. Well, this is a very humbling experience from a team who just, honestly, they just run through everybody, Real Madrid. They'll win the Champions League again this season. They really will. They're just head and shoulders above everybody else. Defensively there, though, we're not doing very well. But there will be no treble at all this season. Can we get a third goal here? No, we can't. I just can't get over how OP they are, Real Madrid. This used to be Man City. And then Liverpool for a bit. Just teams who were ridiculously difficult to play against in the game. But it's Real Madrid's turn now. But hopefully one day this can be us. We've done it in the Premier League. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh my bloody god. Lisandro Martinez. What the hell are you doing? Now that was just stupid. That was pure stupidity from Martinez. 6-2 now on the night. 7-3 on aggregate. Oh, we're getting battered here. This is an absolute battering now. Mbappe goes sliding in there. Oh, he's been sent off. Kylian Mbappe will not be playing the first leg of the semi-final. But we won't be playing either leg of the semi-final, unfortunately. Ah, well, if only that could have happened earlier in the game. Elanga, Rasmus, can he finally get his goal? No, he bloody can't. Oh, Rasmus Højlund having a very frustrating episode. Oh, imagine if we'd just gotten that winner at Old Trafford. This game might have gone a little bit differently. Here's Lenny Yoro. Can he score? Yoro. No, he bloody can't. Terrible shot in the end. And we have been knocked out of the Champions League. Real Madrid, head and shoulders above us in this game. Carlo Ancelotti looks to win yet another European Cup. He's gotten his team to the Final Four. And our Champions League journey ends in the quarterfinals. Very disappointing. In terms of the Premier League season, it's been anything but disappointing. 13 points clear of Arsenal there, who are in second place. Same at Manchester City and actually Aston Villa. I've just noticed that now. Second, third and fourth, all on the same amount of points. Only 1 point between second place and fifth place. That is absolutely crazy. But first place is far above everybody else. We are very, very nearly there. Arsenal can only get a maximum of 81 points, which means if we win our next 2 games, we will be Premier League champions for a 14th time and English League champions for a 21st time. In the next episode, we could have the title sealed. Lads, thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. Just a little bit of an update about the schedule this week. As a lot of you will know, I am a pro wrestling referee here in Cork. I'm actually reffing a show this Friday, so for that reason, I won't be putting up an episode this Friday. But there will be an episode this Thursday. Wednesday, there'll be an episode as normal, and then we will have possibly the first episode of Season 2, or Season 3 I should say, on Thursday, depending on how the next episode goes. If you did enjoy this episode, lads, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We are so close to 500 subscribers. I do have something quite cool planned when we do hit that milestone, so please do consider subscribing to the channel if you are enjoying this series, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Take care.